His mother died because of cancer. So he knew that there is no cancer hospital in Pakistan. So he created one. The tradition that we have, is it really right or wrong? If it is right, then just follow it to its best. If it is wrong, then it's your responsibility to make it better. Welcome back to another episode of the Ask Farhan Show. Today, before we move on toward the question of the day, I would like to appreciate all of you for asking such quality questions. And trust me, I really love reading all the questions that I receive from your side. And I really enjoy making these videos and to answer the question because these questions are really worth answering. Earlier, when we were thinking that we should have the Ask Farhan show, at that time, we were thinking that there would be some irrelevant, silly questions that we would ignore. But the reality is that we are making video on all the questions that you all are asking. I really appreciate you for that. And even you can imagine the quality of the question from the question that we have received from Hassan. What is the purpose of our life? Well, Hassan, it's true that most of us are living a purposeless life. We are living our life which is so scattered that we cannot understand the exact purpose, the meaning of this life that we all are living nowadays. The actions that we are taking, the words that we are speaking, the behavior that we have adopted, the impact that we are creating on other people, or the impact that we are creating on our own life, it's so scattered that we can't say that all these things are leading us toward the purpose of our life. Today, we are going to discuss what are the things that we always need to remember in order to define the purpose of your life in a better way. First and the foremost thing is humanity. Just remember the purpose of life is to serve the humanity. Because every single action that you are taking, it is actually creating an impact on the people, or it is definitely going to create an impact on the next generation. So things that you are doing, even the societal norms that we have, and if we are following those norms just as the way these norms are, it means we are not adding our own individuality into this society or into this life. If you want to have your individuality, if you want to participate, if you want to find out your own purpose, I would suggest you just brainstorm on every single norm or every single thing that we do. That what is the impact of these things and how you can make these norms better. And are we really following a right norm or not? The tradition that we have, is it really right or wrong? If it is right, then just follow it to its best. If it is wrong, then it's your responsibility to make it better. If somehow we all have become somebody who are not having the pain for humanity, who are not serving the humanity so well, then we or you should become who is gonna take the responsibility and is gonna actually deal people in a better way. We are becoming senseless people. We cannot have the pain for other people. So we should start feeling that this is about humanity, because human beings are different than animals. Even animals have pain for other animals. So we should also have pain for everybody else out there. And what I was saying about the actions, you know, human beings are designed in a way that we are continuously progressing as compared to other creatures. We are progressing because we make some development, and let's suppose if we die, so the next generation joins us from here, and then they make some progress, and then the next generation joins us from here. But for animals, it's different. You know, Animal, they live their life, they die, and the new generation of that creature would start from the beginning once again. And that is why they are not progressing and human beings are progressing. So remember, you should play a very, very important role in the development of this humanity or every single thing which is going to create a strong and a positive impact on the society. Second perspective would be, remember, this life is nothing but just an exam. Just like an exam, you perform, you just solve all the question. You solve it better, you will pass the exam. You are not solving it to its the way it gets solved, or you are not putting the correct answers over there. You're putting the wrong answers there. You are going to fail eventually. This life is exactly like that. We are in exam all the time. The whole life is an exam where we are just gonna assessed, judged on the basis of our performance. every time. This is not something which is permanent. We all know that this is temporary. This life is really temporary. So everything that you take, every action that you take, just simply consider, is it a right thing to do or not? If it is not, then there comes your own self war that you are gonna have inside your brain. It's gonna be a war between you and you that you have to win in order to make things positive for the society. Human beings are also designed in a way that they are more leaning toward the negativity. That is why the every religion is pushing people to go positive and to serve better. Every single book, every single lesson that we learn from our education is to go positive, because somehow, if we do not understand, if we do not put an additional effort, we become negative. So the purpose of your life is to stay positive all the time, so that if you will pass your exam, of course there would be Jannah. And if you are not following your exam, if you're not, giving your exam in its better way, there are some punishments as well. And last but not the least, that I would suggest you about understanding the purpose of the life, that every pain that you get is also a blessing. Every time you get hurt, that is also a blessing, because that is how you can understand that how people will feel the pain. If you know it, come up with a solution. The moment you get hurt, just simply consider, this is how you have to heal other people. And let me tell you the example of successful people. Just like Imran Khan, his mother died because of cancer. So he knew that there is no cancer hospital in Pakistan. So he created one. He initiated one. And that is the only, or I believe, a very successful cancer hospital in Pakistan. If you see the history of successful people, what they did, if they felt any pain, they just started working on that. And they started living their life in a way that from that perspective, they are going to give the solution to the people, and people should not feel the same pain, and they should not be in that in that pain at all. So understand it, that every single pain that you feel, every single problem that you get, now there comes an opportunity that you should become the reason for the people not to face the same problem. Create the positive solution for the people, serve the humanity, and be ready for the day of judgment. If you follow these three steps, I assure you that you will definitely understand the purpose of your life, and you will become a person who is going to be really, really productive for the society and for the humanity. Well, Hassan, thank you so very much for asking this question. I hope I have answered it. If not, you can ask me for further elaboration, and I'll do that, of course. Till then, take care, stay blessed. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.